Speaking of Muppets, I just watched Labyrinth with my kids. I hadn't watched that in forever. Movie
Creepy.
Holds up. Creepy as shit. What passed for children's programming back in the day, no wonder we're so fucked up.
Yeah, that was it. It's good.
Between
that
that
and I rewatched The Dark Crystal recently too.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh,
fucking.
ooh,
That's
the
a
Dark
fucking,
Crystal.
That's a fucking weird one.
You know, it's like these are the people who are in charge of like molding and shaping America's youth. They're all on drugs. Hardcore. Oh, my God.
Oh, absolutely.
Between the Dark Crystal, Labyrinth, and then the fucking horse dying and Never-Ending Story, no wonder I need therapy.
Oh, don't with the never-ending story.
Oh,
don't do that with my heart.
Wait a minute, did the fucking horse just die? It's gonna come back, right? No.
Not coming back.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Indian in the Cupboard?
Well, I loved that book. And I tried to explain, I said, because my kids, they didn't like reading right away. Like, there's great books. You should try the Indian in the Cupboard. Then I was told, that one's not okay anymore. Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean? Why is that bad?
You have to say it's the Native American in the cupboard.
So as long as we can still lock them up in a cupboard, apparently it's fine.
Yeah, no, the cupboard is fine. It's fine. It's just what you refer to him as. You just have to use the right nomenclature. Stupid.
I fucking love it.
Oh, God. What were some of your other favorite movies? Now I'm interested. What were some of your other controversial films that you liked to watch as kids or TV shows?
Well, I mean, Blazing Saddles, who goes without saying.
So good.
There's
Epic.
a Christmas Eve tradition at my grandparents' house. The kids would go in this other room, and there was a VCR and a TV while the adults got all banged up, and we would, watch a movie. And Grandpa had one movie on VHS. It was Blazing Saddles. I'm, 10 years old. I don't get half the jokes, but it's funny. I like it. It just got better every year as you start to learn more and more about it. And now I can recite it from memory.
It's so good.
I was like 6 or 7. It's not a movie when South Park came out. 6, 7. Yeah, there it is. When South Park came out, and I remember having no interest in it, but my mom vehemently was like, "You're never to watch that."
Yeah, my mom as well.
How stupid. So I became obsessed with South Park. So yeah, that was pretty controversial for my tiny little brain at that point.
I think there was just a lot of things hidden within, I think there was a lot of things hidden in Rugrats that we watched. My dad loved Rugrats whenever we watched it, and he would
There's a lot of
laugh
adult
out loud
humor in
constantly.
SpongeBob.
Oh, so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of adult humor
So
in there.
much.
But yeah, I think a lesson to the parents is just, if she would have just shut the fuck up, I never would have watched it.
I know. I tell my kids all the time, crack cocaine is cool. You should try it. Seriously, it's what the cool kids are doing. They'll never touch it.
Right. If Dad thinks it's cool, it
Yeah,
must
right.
suck.
What are you doing, Dad? Fentanyl, it's the best.
Welcome to Sweat Socks and All This Sauce with Justin K and Tom, where no sport is off limits and the debates are, as always, very debatable. We're going to chat about sports films this week, and I forgot who came up with the idea. One of you two suggested it, but we make a sports film that hasn't been made yet. We had to come up with the cast and everything. I got help from a work colleague because her brain just manages to work in this way. I think she should write screenplays for a living, if I'm honest. So I got help, and I'm digging it. You won't dig it, but I love it, and I think it would be a great little annual film for everybody to watch.
Great idea. Then will she write the screenplay for us? Will we somehow get producer credits on it?
I mean, I think she basically wrote the screenplay. I sat there. She word vomited at me for 30 minutes at work, and I just typed.
Then you just have ChatGPT clean it up, and away we go.
And I had ChatGPT clean it up, and here we are. But it was brilliant. She had the names. She knew who it was going to be. She knew little quotes. She knew the friends that were going to be in there. She knew the plot twist, how they were going to argue, what was going to happen.
Good
she
grief.
went to town. I gotta give my Lana. I gotta give her a shout out. She basically created this film. I had nothing to do with it, but typing it all out.
Damn, I can't wait to hear about this.
Yeah,
you won't like it.
makes me feel very self-conscious about what I've brought to the table today.
Yeah, apologies. You won't like it, but that's that. Before we get into our wonderful films that we've created, I think it's kind of like film season as well. It's getting cold and dark, and everybody just wants to sit in. So this kind of worked out perfectly with the timing. And also with cold and dark, who wants to drink more? Me. So let's get to Socktails with Tom, please.
So winter has blown in quickly here to Detroit. We went from beautiful 50s to snow on the ground like that. So that's always my cue. You might think to make a warm drink. No, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to make a nice tropical drink. So I'm just going to make a standard daiquiri today. So in my shaker here, I have an ounce of lime juice ready to go. And then I'm going to do 2 ounces of rum. So this isn't going to be like your big frozen over-the-top daiquiri. Nothing wrong with those. This is just a little more classic. And then I got to add a little bit of sweetener. So I got an ounce of lime juice. I get 2 ounces of rum. And instead of sugar, I'm going to use a little bit of agave nectar. It's a little nice. So I don't like things too sweet. So I'm just going to do a little, just a little shot in there. And then we'll shake.
Scientific. The scientific word is
just a. And then nobody ever looks cool shaking a drink. So here we go.
Oh, I disagree. There's some people that look cool. Look at his button down as well. He really dressed for this occasion. I really like this. There's some people that look cool shaking a drink.
No.
If you flip it upside down and stuff. Yeah.
I still think you look like a dork when you're shaking a drink. And then I got a fun little cup here, and we will strain it in.
That's it?
That's all she wrote.
That's it?
It is rum.
Lime?
It is
rum
lime juice.
and agave nectar?
And a little bit of agave. You could use simple syrup. You could use sugar. But there it is, the classic old school daiquiri. Let's see.
Oh. Old school
Tropical
daiquiri.
paradise.
Nice. Damn. I really want to go to this bar someday. Now that Kay's not in Detroit anymore, I got to come visit you, Tom.
Yeah, I don't know if we can all be in the same room at the same time.
I think we should try. I think that would be a great time.
Be fun.
I don't think any of us would move after an hour. I think we would all end up just passing out where we were standing.
The prairie fire.
That's right.
Love prairie fires, Kay.
Prairie fires. So 1 ounce of lime, 2 ounces of rum, and agave nectar. I had no idea that you surprised me. I always thought a daiquiri was that big pink strawberry frozen thing.
We kind of cocktails kind of got bastardized in the 80s, and everything became super sugary, super large, super colorful. But then the classic cocktail wave kind of came back when every single guy on the planet started drinking old fashions.
Yeah.
So it kind of everything got back to kind of its original roots of what things used to be. So
Suck it, Applebee's. We're back.
Yeah.
We're
suck it,
back.
Applebee's. So Doug, one of our loyal listeners, actually commented on our Instagram and said, honestly, Socktails is a great ad. It really kind of captures the whole vibe as well. Sadly, no Slamsies sponsorship. Yet. We're working on it. We will get them.
Slamsies.
today we used Bacardi.
Ooh.
Please sponsor us,
What
Bacardi.
is this product Bacardi? What do they make? I'd like to know more.
Maybe next week we'll feature Rumpelmans.
Ooh.
Where mistakes happen, it's Rumpelmans.
Oh no, I don't
Good
need
grief.
any more mistakes in my life. I think I'm maxed out on my mistakes that I can make in one life.
You're getting there. You're definitely getting there.
Let's get into our sports films that have never been made. Okay. I don't know who wants to start. I'm really excited, but I feel like I should be the grand finale.
All right, you should be. Yeah, you're so excited. Let me, because mine's kind of underwhelming. I was thinking about a lot of key sports moments, and none of them were jumping off the page as a full 2-hour movie. But then what I landed on is there's never been a movie about a disastrous tailgate. So I thought if you took the cast of grown-ups, like Adam Sandler and David Spade and Steve Buscemi, all those idiots, and they tried to go and do a tailgate, and all of the shenanigans that happen as far as like forgetting the grill and the tent blows away and there's a fight in the parking lot and somebody gets too drunk and somebody lost the tickets. I just think that there's endless storylines there with a disastrous attempt at a football tailgate. So
do you think that they just never make it to the game as well? Because
that's kind of
No,
I feel like
they
that's
make
kind
it
of the
to
fun part.
game. They make it to the game. There's a happy ending. Hollywood will never go for they didn't make it to the game. One of them died. No.
Well, there was that. It kind of reminded me of that. There's that Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode where they're going on a road trip, but they never make it out of the city. The entire episode is them just like driving around. Oh, they got to get gas. They got to pick somebody up. They lost a wheel. Like, so it's kind of that just like it never happens. But I could also see them going to the game and then like their team gets blown out or, something ridiculous. So
I don't like that though. I like the fact that they would never actually make it, because how many times have you been for Central Michigan, for example, did you actually go to the game?
Freshman and sophomore year I went in, yeah.
Yeah, because they were good.
Most people went to the tailgate party, then went to the football game. The tailgate was not the end of the day.
No, but junior, senior year, I stopped. I was not going to the games. No, it was not a thing. One time we lived on the north part of campus, and the stadium was all the way on the south part of campus. And the rule was you were legally allowed to drink in any campus parking lot on game day. Now, regular people would just do it in the tailgate lot by the stadium. But what we did is we carried a cooler and we drank a beer in every single parking lot on the way to the stadium. Campus was completely empty because it's a Saturday. So we're just like standing next to the library, 6 of us around a cooler, smashing beers. And then we went to the next parking lot and the next parking lot.
But you can make this a part of your film. That's
so
that's brilliant.
Yeah. We also
you lived It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode. You lived.
Yeah, one time we checked out a study room at the library and just drank in it.
That's not the parking lot.
But it was still Central Michigan. So.
Fair enough. At that point, you probably thought it was the parking lot.
Well, that was okay. So that's my film.
I like it. I think there's legs.
I think there's legs too.
I think so I had a couple of ideas. One of them, just the John Daly story. Like, why isn't there been a movie made of? I mean, they made Happy Gilmore, which is very similar, but like you've got this bloated Ken doll looking guy pounding nails at the tee box. I mean, you've got this, high society, all of these hoi polloi golfers, and then you just got this fucking scuzzbag who shows up and long drives it. He's drunk, he's smoking, he's probably whoring, I don't know. And then it all ends with him becoming like, his career's over, but then he becomes a social media darling, reinvents himself, and now all of a sudden he's like a main character in Happy Gilmore 2. So I'm thinking about myself, who plays John Daly? The answer is John Daly, who, by the way, will win Best Supporting Actor for his role in Happy Gilmore 2. So it just makes sense that he then plays John Daly in the John Daly story. Who's with me? I want to watch that.
I like it.
Yeah.
It would also be I think it'd be very funny if he was in the movie but didn't play himself.
He plays Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
Like he plays a side character. John Daly is somebody else having a conversation with John Daly.
He's John Daly's
very meta.
That would be awesome.
John Daly's caddy. I like that.
Yeah, he plays his own caddy or some ridiculous shit like that. No, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'd also think that, speaking of just a biopic, Stefan Diggs the movie. And I mean, we don't focus on the Minneapolis Miracle. That's like where the movie starts. It's him making that crazy catch. They beat the Saints. The Vikings go to the NFC Championship game. They get blown out by the Eagles. And then after that, the real action starts. Because I know Stefan Diggs right now has 4 babies on the way with 4 other women. And then there's a fresh to the earth baby. Like, just imagine. And that's just the ones that he knocked up. Imagine it's like Boogie Nights, but with Stefan Diggs. And of course, I'm saying it's be a comedy. So Kevin Hart could play Stefan Diggs because, Stefan Diggs is not that big. So Kevin Hart, you'd be fucking hilarious.
Kevin Hart, that would be good. I'm with that.
Yeah. Yeah. And then finally, a true story that they've made a documentary about, but we've never seen the actual movie. The Doc Ellis no-hitter, where Doc Ellis,
with the LSD?
yeah, he pitches for the
Yes!
Pittsburgh Pirates. He's on the bump, pitching against the San Diego Padres. He's taken acid that day. He's tripping balls, and he throws a no-hitter, and this really happened. Apparently, like, he couldn't even see the batter and the catcher. It's all blurry. So the catcher put reflective tape on his fingers so he could call the signals so that Doc Ellis could see what pitch to throw. And he said it was leaving his hand. It was like slow motion. There's fucking like trails behind the baseball. Do you imagine?
He wasn't supposed to pitch that day. So
Yes.
he's like, yeah, okay, I'll drop a little acid and hang out and enjoy the day. And then the manager's like, listen, we've got an injury. I need you to throw.
Meanwhile,
Oh
he's
my
wearing a
God.
mop for a head. Like he just looked at himself in the mirror. He's chewing on a dog toy. He's wearing a
Okay,
mop.
have you never heard this story?
No, this is
So-
blowing my mind.
So write it down. Doc Ellis no-hitter and Google it when we're done with the show here. There is a fantastic YouTube video. It's an animated short. It's like 2 minutes long. And it just tells the story, and it is fucking wild.
There's a whole documentary about it, but I think, and I don't know who.
What's the documentary called?
I can't remember off the top of my head. Just look,
Okay.
you'll find it if you Google.
Yeah, Doc Ellis. Just
no-hitter.
look it up. But
Yeah.
that's a great story. Very good one there.
And I don't know who plays Doc. The closest I come was Dave Chappelle because he was so good in Half Baked, so he's probably eating acid.
Oh, Dave Chappelle would be great. Yeah.
he'd probably work that. So call Hollywood. We've got some great ideas.
Or fuck it, have John
Oh.
Daly play him.
Yeah, John Daly plays Doc Ellis. Yeah.
That's blowing my mind. And that's like we're hitting like dodgeball era, I think, with that film. We're hitting with all the guys and gals that like to sit and just get high and watch really funny movies. I think
We're gonna make
that
a
one's my
bajillion dollars.
favorite.
You're welcome, Hollywood. We're saving you.
Oh God, no! We copyright all of these. These are all ours, and they have to pay us for these ideas. I'm
like
saying it right now. If you say it, it counts, right?
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's documented.
That's how it works.
Okay, you claim to have the best idea for a movie.
I don't anymore, Justin. You should have been
Shit.
the finale, but here we are. It's all right. So I went a bit of a different route, and I decided to go with tis the season. So I went with
Oh no.
a Hallmark holiday film.
Oh,
Oh no,
good
a
God.
Hallmark holiday film. The eye rolls. The eye rolls.
It's not even the second season.
God, I'm so glad we
So
introduced drinking into the show.
Glad we got got to Veterans Day before we can start talking about this bullshit. Here we
Good
go.
So it's
God.
not even it's not even a true story, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's go.
Not even so. It's just you just threw the assignment in the trash and just wrote a rom-com.
Just wrote a.
The template for every fucking Hallmark holiday movie, that's what we're going to have to go through. This sounds great. Tell us more, Dave.
Okay, you ready? It's called Curling Hearts
Curling. Oh my
Because-
God.
because love is a slippery sport. Synopsis. Don't worry, I got a whole fucking rundown of what happens. When a small town Minnesota company forces its employees to get... it's cold. I chose Minnesota. They
And
do
of course, it has to be a
curling.
small town. We've started off on the right foot. Okay.
Right. Forces its employees to get active in the community by joining a sports club, a choir, or volunteering at the Snowflake Festival. Two hopelessly unathletic coworkers accidentally slide into love. So we got. Oh my
Did somebody sweep someone off their feet?
God. Their
Yes,
feet-
you swept me off my feet.
Yes. The heart of stone was melted.
Oh, yes. So Jenna, who's played by Anna Faris, an anxious accountant, reluctantly joins the local curling club after a traumatic youth spent mopping Wendy's floors near an ice rink, which was
Also, she's got skills already. She's
You're
got.
natural.
She's,
it was her only curling experience of a part-time job as a teenager. Gabriel, who's Jason Segal, is the company's soft-spoken HR manager, signs up purely out of spite, choosing curling because, as he puts it, it's the funniest sport I could think of. They're the only two in the company foolish enough to pick curling, and they soon find themselves as the most chaotic team in the Snowflake Festival Curling Club competition, or as the locals call it, the Flaky Comp. What starts as a weekly excuse to drink cheap beer and complain about work slowly turns into something deeper. Two lonely souls fumbling toward a connection. As they bond over their failures, bad dates, and curling catastrophes, Jenna opens up about her surfer ex, Chad, who left her for a curvy Colombian goddess, while Gabriel reveals how he's always been misjudged as too feminine, including by Jenna herself, when she accidentally offends him by assuming he's gay and their budding friendship ice is over. Cue the training montage, regret, reflection, and a pep talk from Jenna's best friend, Chanel. You can't base every new guy on the worst guy you dated. Reinvigorated, Jenna designs glittering custom uniforms and bedazzles their curling broom, complete with AI-generated photos of them as trophy winners. On the day of the Flaky Comp, Jenna races through the snow to deliver the uniforms just in time. Standing on the ice, she blurts out, "I never thought I'd find a partner again, but we really are a team on and off the ice." And they kiss, their names echoing over the loudspeaker as they step up to compete. They don't win the tournament, but they do win each other. Later, at the company Christmas party, Gabriel surprises Jenna with a handmade trophy that reads "Best Partner on and off the ice," because sometimes love, like curling, is all about the right slide, a gentle touch, and knowing when to sweep. The end.
One note. I loved it, but just one change I would make. Gabriel should be played by John Daly.
Nailed it.
That was good, Kay. That was good. That was good.
Thank you. I cannot take any credit for that. I typed it out, and I got to give Lana all of the credit for that.
You delivered it though. You really gave it you gave it the trailer that it needed.
She even came up with the Wendy's idea. I mean, she spewed that out of her head. Where her creativity comes from is beyond me.
The mopping at Wendy's is key. That's great.
And that's just it. It's somebody who works at the whatever business you made up in northern Minnesota. Something happens, something gets spilled, and she's right on it. She's just mopping like, "Dear God, she's a natural." And they got her on the ice, and look at that. And then of course that comes into play.
That's great.
Yeah.
Very good. Nicely done, team.
That's great. As a former head of a curling team, I would say I would skip that one. So thank you very much.
That's disappointing.
I got to be honest. I fucking love curling. I think it's
amazing.
I remember when the United States won the gold medal. The game was on at like 3:30 in the morning. I stayed up and watched that shit. Like, it was so exciting. I don't know. I think it's a really cool. I think it's a cool sport.
Wasn't one of the guys from Minnesota or two of the guys?
The whole team is from Duluth, Minnesota. It's Team Schuster.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Schuster. He used to work out at the YMCA that I worked out at, and by workout I mean he'd show up, he'd get like off the squat rack, he'd grab like the bar that people want to use for squatting, and he'd put like a 5-pound on each one, do like 10 curls, and then go outside and like smoke a cigarette. Like, that was him training to be a fucking Olympic athlete.
Hell yeah.
Do you think he would make a key appearance in my film?
You'd have to feature those guys in the film.
I don't know,
in some capacity.
And not that this is ever going to get back to him and get sued for libel or slander or anything, but he's a fucking prick. He's a pretentious asshole. And also, after he and his team won gold, we were scheduled to have them on the radio when we worked in Duluth. I think you were already gone, Kay. And we got bumped because they were going to go do the Tonight Show instead. The Tonight Show called them. And so they had to get on a plane to go to New York City, and they didn't come on our fucking morning show. And they never came back. But they went to like other events.
Oh man. Duluth Morning Radio or the Tonight Show. What a tough decision.
We were like number 4 in the market. Come on.
Number 4 in Duluth.
Out of 4.
Out of 5.
Out of 5. There we go.
Whatever. That was the close. I mean, we were going to
3 of the other shows are syndicated from other markets. I love it.
They showed that they went to Twins games, Vikings games, Wild games, Husky, like every other sporting event for like a year. They went to everything, and they showed up their fucking medals. Everybody got a picture with their medal. There we are, fucking radio station, just waiting for Team Schuster to show up. Never did. Never got that gold medal picture. Fuck 'em.
Unbelievable.
It's all right. He's old news now. He'll be in my movie. No big deal.
It would be great if
deal.
they were the staff at the Wendy's that she worked at.
There you go.
Like just like a
100%.
small cameo.
100%.
He's like, it's like in high school, and he's just like one of those bullies, and he's just dumping his Pepsi on the floor and staring at her, so she's got to go mop it up. Fucking Schuster. And then he's like, I was going to mop it up, but I had to go do the Tonight Show.
I can tell you're not
dark.
still
I don't
bitter
like
about
it.
this.
It's supposed to be uplifting and happy.
Not bitter at all. I don't hold grudges.
Stupid.
Oh my goodness. Tom, do you have any quick news for us? Can you give us one of your stupid
Yeah,
newses
quick
for
news.
us, please?
More sports gambling is happening. Emmanuel Clase from the Cleveland Indians. It looks like he was purposefully throwing pitches into the dirt. He would be the first pitch of his outing, so people could gamble on it. So it looks like they're point shaving in the NBA. They're rigging pitches in baseball. Nothing is sacred anymore. Let's go to football. Jackson Dart from the New York Giants, the exciting rookie, is injured. So America's sweetheart, Jameis Winston, gets the start. I don't know about you guys, but everything Jameis Winston does, I just love. From eating the W to stealing crab legs, he is absolutely ridiculous. I can't wait for him to retire and be on TV every day. And then Gronk, Rob Gronkowski, is going to sign a one-day contract to re-sign with the Patriots so he can retire as a Patriot, which makes sense. But my thought, I think that these guys who sign these one-day contracts to like retire with their, favorite team or their, where they're remembered, I think they should have to play. They should have to play one game. If you're going to do it like that, I don't like this one-day nonsense. He should have to go out there, line up for a snap, put the pads on, let's go. So that's your quick sports
regular
news.
season?
Yeah.
So in regular season, and like for how many plays? Like just one play?
Well, I would be fine with one, but he's got to put the pads on. You got to go out there. None of this celebratory, just you sign it. Oh, how cute. He's a Patriot again. No, get out there. Let's go. Are you really signing a contract or what? What are we doing?
I'm just picturing Tom Brady. Turns out he's got lung cancer. We're all so sad because he's such a pinnacle of health, but he wants to retire as a Patriot, so they make him come back. They fucking cart him out there on the field for just one more play. He has like his oxygen tank with him. And every motherfucker on that defense wants to say they're the guy that killed Tom Brady.
He's dead on the dead on the field.
They even try to go victory formation, take a knee. They don't care. I'm taking a 15. Fuck it. Oh,
Justin Verlander is 61 years old, comes out, throws a pitch, and it just gets bombed into the outfield of Comerica Park.
And his fucking brother did it against him. Oh God. Woo, good news. God. Good news. I like that. I agree as well though. However, I'm conflicted if so Calvin Johnson, if he had not retired as a Detroit Lion and decided to go through that whole process, I wouldn't want anybody to kill him.
Oh, he's still
So you don't have to die. You don't have to die.
That's such a ritualistic killing, Kay.
You don't have to die. You just have to you got to put the pads on, you got to show up, and you got to play at least one play. You got to get out there and do it.
I feel like Megatron, they still he's go deep. Like, we're going to fucking chuck it. See if you can get it one more time. And he would.
I bet he could.
100%. Oh, thank you so much for the news, Tom. Justin, can we get your wise words of wisdom, please?
The NBA did something, and I actually paid attention to it because obviously the NBA sucks. It's rigged. It's boring. Nobody cares. But they've announced for the All-Star celebration, which again, awful, the worst one. Nobody cares. They are changing the format this year. It's going to be USA versus the world. The NHL did something similar. It's a great idea. So it's going to be two teams made up of USA players and then one team of, quote unquote, the rest of the world. And then they're going to play a round-robin tournament to decide, I don't know, I'm sure there's a cash prize at the end and also national, international pride. But why don't we stick with this? I think part of the reason that people like soccer so much is a lot of times it's because this country is playing that country. And it happens all the time. So, you know what? Send fucking Jokic and Manute Bol and whoever else still plays in the NBA back to their countries, have them form a team. And why doesn't the NBA go straight international? So we've got an America team, there's a Canadian team, and now all of a sudden I'll actually fucking start caring about basketball again because, one, there's some American pride, and two, we're still probably going to be the best country on earth, so we're going to win that international championship again and again and again. And if there's one thing I like, it's America kicking the shit out of other people. So.
In other countries, to be exact.
Love it. Love it.
Well done. Thanks for joining Sweat Socks and All That Sauce with Justin K and Tom. You can switch. You can watch the show on YouTube. Follow us on socials at Sweat Socks Pod. And if you want to chime in, feel free to send us an email at sweatsocspodcast@gmail.com. Till next time.
Stay sweaty. And it looks like today we are going to eat that W.
What was that?
Shout out to Jameis Winston.
Hell yeah.
Ew, is that what he did?
Okay, are you familiar with Eat That W?
No.
Oh my God, you're learning so much.
Yeah.
So Jameis Winston was giving you know who Jameis Winston is, correct?
No.
Oh my goodness. So he was a just problematic college quarterback, and he's just a goofball. He's absolutely so fucking weird. But he was giving a pregame speech to his team, and like, you know how they're like all in the huddle, like, all right, today we're going to kick that ass. We're going to get them. We're going to take them down. Like, let's go. He goes, today we're going to eat that W. And he makes a W with his hands, and then he like jams it in his mouth. We're going to eat that W. And his teammates are looking at him like, what the fuck is this guy doing? So you got to look up Doc Ellis, and you got to look up Eat That W.
Yep.
Sweat Socks and All That Sauce is hosted by Kay White and Justin Michaels.
Our theme song made by Pat Leonards.
And the album artwork is by Mike Willis.